Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Central News Report. I'm the host for today's ceremony. Today we are holding a ceremony due to the fact that passenger locomotives are back on the freight railroad. Passenger equipment and a new locomotive have been put back into service back for Central. Including our operations today, we have a passenger train. For the first time in a year, a passenger train has pulled into the station once again. The consist consists of a caboose and two passenger cars, with the lead unit being an Amtrak 374 FP40 PTC equipped locomotive. Now, of course, on my railroad we have the PTC turned off because there's no need for positive train control due to not so much traffic. We have a beautifully equipped FP40 374, beautifully equipped, parked here on the siding for today's show. Ceremony is featuring the return of passenger equipment and the return of passenger cars being back. Now, not all passenger locomotives are available, so only the FP40s have been brought into service for the freight railroad. But we have the passenger cars, new and improved, and we have the freight. So the first time in a year, passenger trains can pull both passenger and freight. As of right now, we have the new FP40s on the property. We have the new units parked right here, ready for departure. After this train passes, we'll be doing an interior of the cab tour. Like anything else on the railroad, this is brand new equipment. So with the return of passenger equipment and passenger locomotives being able to pull freight once again, we're also happy to announce, as the CEO and owner of the Jacob Railroad, we are pleased to announce that Big Boy Excursions will start up once again. Big Boy locomotive number 4006, a restored locomotive, we pull in passenger trains once again for excursions. Excursions that originate out of Central and end in Black Valley. Then we'll also have excursion or regular passenger trains leave Black Valley for Central, with coal cars in tow for the power plant. As you can imagine, with nightfall falling on the beautiful day of the new locomotive's arrival and the ceremony that we held in town today, history is back in the motion. Hard to believe that passenger equipment is back on the freight railroad. Now, in the future, we are hoping to receive more passenger equipment for the freight road, but for right now, we're happy with the equipment that we've received. I'm sure questions are going to be asked, and yes, I am going to travel to the different parts of the railroad, the different parts of sections of track that we own. The other passenger loops, we are going to explore those as well. So yes, here we have a freight caboose hooked up to a passenger car. Never thought I'd see the day. Just walked right into the building. Alright, now with nightfall, this should be the perfect time to get an interior look of the inside of one of these engines. Now in the inside, we have control to open and close the passenger cars. But on the inside, we have the EDTR 763091. And EDTR, same number. We have what appears to be a radio control box or communications equipment on the top attached to the ceiling here. We also have actual doors. And if you look in here, that is the way you'd go to check and start up the engine. I have to say, with how impressed I am with the detail they've put in here. You got the warning notices, the different control panels, the different doors to start up and start with the operations. Like, whatever that is. Actually got functional brake lever. Functional horn. Control throttle thingy-majig. And the throttle. Detail for the inside of one of these engines is remarkable, must say. And as always, it has a reminder notice that if you were ever to use this locomotive, always make sure to check your handbrakes. This is technically a freight locomotive. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm inside an Amtrak locomotive. What do you mean that this engine was also used for freight? Well, back in the day in 1970 up until 2011, passenger trains were still using these FP40s and Genesis units, and at the back of their passenger trains they had boxcars, road railer cars, and sometimes even scrap metal. There was an era when Amtrak had freight mixed in with their passenger trains. So now we have this brand new equipped Amtrak FP40 on the property. Alright. We also have a new available route. Still keep saying new routes are coming. Sweet. Still got this. Still saved from whatever scenario I was doing last time. I don't even remember what I was doing last time. But yeah, now I remember. It's a new mortal climb. Just left the train here. No need to worry about that. Anyway, let's go to one of these sandbox passenger loops. Now, if the FP40s are available here on this one, they'll also be available on the other one. So, the silk station. There we go. Okay. FP40s are not available in this? Huh. So not available here. But if you go here, it should be available on all the maps. Everything should be available on all the maps, but hey, they are available here though. So units are available here, which is a good thing. Looking at the detail of this engine, it's quite impressive. Alright guys, that has been the news of the new news, so I will see you guys next time. Leave a like and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel because whenever the game updates, I will cover it.